like to start by asking you about your passion for French and Spanish. How did it all begin?
So actually, I think the passion for languages started from my passion for books. So as far as I remember in my childhood, the only hobby that I had was reading. I used to not like sports. I used to not go out and play. I used to just be into the books, and because for me, it was like the more languages I knew, the more books I could access, the more books I could read. So that
Yeah.
is where my passion for languages started. So I started off with Hindi in school because we had Hindi and Marathi compulsory. So I started on reading a little bit of literature from there. And then as I grew up, and then after my 10th, I picked up French because I had that as a subject in my college, and I just fell in love with the literature. And I remember in one of the storybooks that I was reading very young, I had the story of Mufasa, and that
Mm.
story really stuck with me, and I was like, when I grow up, I'm going to read it in its original language. And fortunate, after a lot of years, actually, I was able to read it in its original language. So that's how
Oh,
all the passion for languages started.
that's really interesting. Could